Okay, hey folks, what's up? Funky Brewsters, everybody in quarantine land, how's it going? It's Pollywood here, rocking live from my kitchen. It's part 2 of the I Never questions 4, number 4, question 5, number 5. And we're going to get into that in a minute, but I just figured, a lot of shops have been closed and a lot of frivolous purchases have not been made available for a while, which is good on my bank account. But there was one vinyl album that came out this week that I had to get, and I'm going to show you it. And I haven't even taken it, I just got home, I haven't even taken it out of the shrink wrap yet. It's the new Ed O'Brien album. Ed O'Brien from Radiohead. He's the one of the guitar players in Radiohead, and he just came out with his solo album. And I've been listening to the lead-off singles, and I've been really, really liking what I'm hearing. And I'm really excited to put this album on and give it a listen. So I'm going to open it up. Ooh, okay, so you got like a nice inner picture there. Now, and then we have... Oh, wow. Okay, so we have credits there. And then we have a bunch of different cards with artwork. And on the back, different artwork as well. So yeah, just see some of these. So that one. Cool. One. It's the first time I've done an unboxing video. That one. I'm liking the cover art, just like very colorful, So that one and that one, which was the inside cover as well, or of the gatefold. And then let's take a look at the other side of the jacket, which is the vinyl. And it comes in a transparent orange vinyl sleeve. There we go. Single disc. I like that. Oh, yeah, it looks snazzy. Apparently you can get it's the limited edition orange, or you can get it just the regular black. Yeah. So anyways, so Radiohead and Ed O'Brien solo album. Looking forward to it. And Radiohead's going to pop up on one of these questions coming up. So stay tuned. We're going to get right into the questions. Okay, question 4. I have never seen live in concert. The Smashing Pumpkins. Number 2 is Radiohead. Number 3 was Sonic Youth. And number 4 was Sum 41. I love all of these bands. Sum 41 would be the one I could probably do without. I have seen Sum 41. I saw them. They were first on a bill that the headliners were, interestingly enough, the Smashing Pumpkins. I've seen the Smashing Pumpkins twice, actually. Sonic Youth I saw at Virgin Fest 2009 at Deer Lake Park. The only one I haven't seen, and I love this band. They're one of my all-time favorite bands, and it's Radiohead. I've never actually ever seen Radiohead live in concert. I was hoping they'd come on their last tour, the Moonship Pool tour, and they never came to Vancouver. I think the closest they came was Seattle, and I didn't go. So, unfortunate. I hope they release another album and another tour and come to Vancouver. And the last one, and this is where all the interesting stories kind of come into play. So I have never passed out on an Israeli beach in a drug-fueled haze. I did actually pass out on an Israeli beach in a drug-fueled haze. The drugs were not of my own choosing. I was at a rave and I drank some water that had been spiked with ecstasy. And I didn't know that. And I was probably a little dehydrated, and drinking the water and with the ecstasy in it didn't help. Basically, I just fell asleep and woke up the next morning on this beach. Won't do it again. It was a crazy night though. Number 2, been locked out of the place I was living and slept the night in the sauna. That has happened to me. This also happened in Israel. I was out in Tel Aviv at my cousin's birthday party, and I got a ride back to Jerusalem. I forgot my keys. Before I left the house, I forgot my keys. And my uncle had locked the place up, and when you're in Israel, like, you lock it up good and tight. So I think I was able to hop the fence to get onto the property, but but I wasn't able to actually wake my uncle up to let me in. I ended up, they have a sauna in their backyard, and I curled up in the sauna and slept the night there. Enough said. It wasn't on, so it wasn't hot. It's actually a little chilly. I slept there until my uncle got up. He gets up at about 6:30 in the morning, so once he got up, I kind of snuck in upstairs to my room and slept the rest of the morning there. Number 3, threw up on a random girl in a Mexican bar. This one is actually false. I never threw up on a random girl in a Mexican bar, but I did throw up on a random girl. It just wasn't in Mexico. It was in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and it was my buddy Dave's. It was his stag. I lost my dinner and just couldn't hold it in. I was trying to get out of the bar so I could go somewhere. I was trying to get out of the bar so I could go throw up. I managed to make it almost out of the bar. I was at the doorway out, and I threw up all over this girl, like her shoes. So I didn't actually get her like full on. I just got her shoes, but still. And apparently her boyfriend was pretty pissed at me. It all got straightened out, and I didn't get into a fight or anything. So, and the last one was took a wrong turn while driving at night and ended up in the West Bank. And of course, number 3 was the false one. So this one is true. I was driving home from a friend's house. He lived in French Hill in Jerusalem. There's kind of a weird interchange when you're coming out of French Hill. And if you miss the turnoff to get onto the freeway, basically this road just takes you like straight into the West Bank. So it was a little bit dicey. I was a little bit worried there, but I made it out okay. So yeah, so those are the answers to the questions, and those are the crazy stories, and I'm going to leave it at that. You guys, I hope you guys are having wonderful days, great days. Take care, stay safe. Another few weeks of this, hopefully, and then you won't have to listen to me anymore. Take care. Bye.